Slum Brandon coming at you guys with another video today. So it's gonna be a huge update video because I have a lot to talk about. A lot of stuff I gotta update you guys on, some parts and a slight hold up on the turbo build. So I'm gonna get right into it. I actually have so first thing I'm gonna tell you guys about is this guy hit my car last week, so had a little accident. I'm gonna show you guys that right now and I'll go more into it. So as you can see, it's kind of hard to see actually with the body lines and the sun's out right now, but basically I was driving straight in a 2-lane on the left side, and the guy that was making a right turn turned too wide and he scratched my whole right side. So got in contact with his insurance and stuff like that. His insurance is paying for it. When I went to go get it looked at by the adjuster, he was saying that the car might be totaled, which obviously I don't want the car to be totaled. So he told me I can go to a different shop and they would pay for that. So I found a different shop. They're getting parts together right now. They're gonna be replacing the quarter panel, the door, I think the fender, and then they're repainting the rear bumper as well. I guess that's one of the upsides to this right now, because my rear bumper already had a lot of oxidation, so they're gonna be repainting it. The front bumper also has oxidation, but I'm gonna be paying them extra to paint that as well. That way it's my paint's gonna be pretty much clean after that, aside from my roof, which I'll probably get that like carbon fiber wrapped or something like that. So I'm not really worried about that, but I'm just hoping everything goes smoothly. So until everything's sorted out with the accident, everything's gonna be kind of on hold. As you can tell here, it's kind of bad. You can see that this flexed and this is bent up right here too. So I wasn't hurt or anything. Yeah, I was kind of just angry that day, but had a lot of time to think about the situation and stuff like that. So I just hope everything works out for the best. So that's that with the accident. So basically everything is on hold until that pretty much gets fixed, because I don't want my car to be totaled and I'm still over here buying parts and stuff like that. So I don't really want to talk about all that, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be totaled because I already have everything sorted out with the body shop. So a couple things I did want to update you guys with in the engine bay. I haven't had time to finish editing my clutch install video. So I did update the clutch install tips, but I didn't update the full video. That's gonna be coming up maybe, I want to say like a week and a half. It's a lot to edit, so yeah, it's gonna be kind of a long video, but yeah, I'm working on editing that. This will definitely be up before that, but I wanted to show you guys my valve covers after they got back in the car because the engine was pulled. So I painted the front and rear valve covers. I would say it came out really good, and then I got the Njuku Racing sticker right here. I actually painted the covers blue first, but I didn't like how it came out, so I figured red, and I definitely like how it looks. So that's how it came out. I had the eBay headers when the engine first went back in the car. The flex pipe broke. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of it right here. So I ended up sending back those headers. Call them eBay headers, but call it what you want. They're basically just cheap headers. They were like 200 bucks. But yeah, so I got the DC Sports headers in now. They are heat wrapped. They perform really well. I like how they sound. It is a little bit too loud right now. I plan on getting a full 3-inch, a custom 3-inch, and then I'm gonna get a Vibrant Performance muffler at the end. So that's gonna come a little later. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I want to be on Boost before I get to all that stuff, or if I'm gonna do that before I go on Boost. So we'll see. There's a lot of little things that I want to do before. Actually, to be honest, there's a couple of things I want to do before I go on boost, and then some things it doesn't really matter. The exhaust is one thing; it doesn't really matter too much. I kind of want to get the intake manifold upper and lower. I want to get those ported as well. So I don't know if that's going to be before or after, but it's eventually going to get done. I actually do need to paint I'm going to paint the fuel rail in the lower intake manifold when I put my injectors in, the 550 cc's. So you guys will see that when I get to it. Oh yeah, after I dropped the motor back in, I was having some ground problems. I ended up figuring out that when I painted the intake manifold, I painted right here, and basically it made a bad ground connection. So once I figured that out, it fixed my problem. So yeah, that's that. And then I also made a aftermarket ground. I figured I would do that because once I put the other ECU in, like the AEM fuel ignition controller, it's gonna need a better ground anyways. So this is the ground that I added. As you guys can see right here, it's on the upper intake manifold on this end screw right here, and then it's on this basically like the strut tower. It's like on the side. Let me zoom in so you guys can exactly see where I put that. Yeah, so if you have a lot of electronic stuff, it's really important to have a good ground. That's why I added that ground. I was having a problem with ground before because that was painted like I said. So I don't have any ground problems, and to be honest with you, I don't 100% need this ground, but it's good to have. I can actually start my car up with no problems if this is unbolted. If you have this unbolted and you don't have any aftermarket grounds, you're not gonna be able to start up the car. You're gonna have to push start it. As I remember the first time I did my tune-up, I forgot to put that back down, and I could not start the car. I was scrambling around looking for what the problem is. But yeah, so I added this aftermarket ground. I'm gonna be adding another one. I don't know where yet. I just want to make sure that my car has a really good ground has a really good ground, because ground problems don't want to run into any of that. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, we talked about the headers, the ground. Okay, so I wanted to update you guys on what I did with the battery in the trunk. I did make it a lot cleaner. Don't mind this stuff in my trunk. Okay, so I shortened the ground. Ground is right here on the frame, and then it goes straight to the negative. And then for the positive, I haven't cut this yet because I still got to put the inline fuse like right here. I haven't had time to, but I do have the hold down in place and everything, so the battery doesn't shake around. It's pretty sturdy. So I think this came out pretty good. If you guys are wondering which battery I got, it's an Optima Group 35, and it's really small, so it fits well, and it holds pretty well. I like how this came out. Really do like how it came out. I just gotta cut this wire, probably put the fuse like mounted down right here on some screws, and everything will be good to go for that. So that's that. I also did replace this engine mount recently. It's not in any way performance, so I didn't record that. If you guys have any questions about replacing that mount, ask me down below. Be sure to answer it. That's the mount right here. So yeah, that is that. Let's see. Here we go. Trying to stay on topic because I have a lot of things I want to talk about in this video. Talked about the painted valve covers. Okay, so I got my oil pan bung put in when I had the engine out of the car. Actually, it wasn't when I had the engine out of the car. I bought a different I bought another oil pan when I was doing my clutch, because the one that I had cracked when I was putting the transmission back together with the engine. I talked about that in the clutch install tips video. So I have the oil pan. Yeah, I got the bung put in for the return. The feed line is gonna be on the oil filter housing, so you guys are gonna see that in a video pretty soon. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, so I have the poly motor mounts. I got those in kind of a while ago. I've been putting off making a video for it. Where did I put them? I know they're in here. I really don't know where I put them, but I have the mounts, and I just gotta find some time to get them put in. So you guys will definitely see a video on those polyurethane motor mounts pretty soon. It's for the front and back, and it's gonna stiffen up the engine so that it doesn't hit the firewall. Actually, it looks like my engine has hit the firewall from torque before. Like you see right here. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen, especially when we're pushing boost. So you're gonna see a video for those poly motor mount installs. So yeah, that's gonna be coming pretty soon after all this stuff gets sorted out with the body work. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to tell you guys about the DC headers. I haven't gotten a check engine light ever since I put them on, which is pretty surprising to me because when I had the eBay headers, like the day after I put them on, I was having an engine light. So that was pretty surprising to me. I've had these DC headers on for like 2-3 weeks now and no engine light. So yeah, and this is the 07. You gotta remember this is the 07. For you guys that are 03 up to like 05, 06, you guys have a simpler ECU that doesn't really check for things like that. But I haven't gotten an engine light for that, so pretty happy about that, to be honest. Also, I haven't gotten the wideband bung put back into my flex pipe, so I actually don't have my wideband in right now. Everything's wired up. It's just that it's not connected to the O2 sensor. See, this is just loose right now. So I gotta get that bung welded in pretty soon. I'm just waiting for the body work, because the day I was gonna go get that done is when the accident happened. So yeah, I'm kind of just waiting till my car gets fixed. Okay, so I want to show you guys. Okay, so let me show you guys the turbo. I'm gonna cut to my room because that's where the turbo is. Okay guys, so I just cut to my room because I want to show you guys the turbo that I got. This turbo is gonna be temporary for my setup. I feel like I got a pretty good size. I just don't want to spend too much when I'm trying to get everything done because it's already really costly. This is a T3 T4. It's a 60 trim. This turbo is from Injuku Racing. I bought it in December. I just wanted to show you guys the turbo real quick because I know I haven't showed you guys that, even though I told you I had it. So yeah, this is the turbo that I bought. This actually has a internal wastegate. I'm gonna put the adapter plate on it and make it external. I didn't even know it had an internal wastegate. I actually kind of figured that after I bought it, which I was kind of annoyed with, but there's a plate that I can buy to cover this, and it'll just have the piece for the external wastegate. So I'm not really too worried about it, but I just wanted to show you guys the turbo real quick. And then it came with a little instruction manual, even though that's not really gonna do anything. And then it came with the gaskets for the turbo. You guys will see this a while later when we drop the turbo in the car. I just wanted to show you guys real quick. And then I want to show you guys the fuel ignition controller. I bought this a while back. I actually got a really good deal on it, but I don't even think I'm going to be running this anymore just because I feel like it's kind of outdated in a sense. And there's not a lot of shops in my area that can tune with it. So I think I'm going to be actually running Mega Squirt instead, but we're going to have to see. More than likely I'm going to be running Mega Squirt, so I might be selling this. You guys want to buy it, hit me up. Has all the wiring and everything. It's been used once. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be running Mega Squirt 2 instead. So I'll update you guys with that in further videos. I also do have drilled and slotted brake pads and rotors. I already have drilled and slotted brake pads and rotors on my car. The reason why I have these is because I'm saving them for when I get rims. So I actually do want to buy rims soon. I've just been trying to get the turbo build finished, to be honest with you guys. I'm really trying to get the turbo build finished. That's why I've been putting off pretty much like everything else. I wanted to get rims last summer, and I was going to. I didn't get rims because I was like, let me go on boost instead and then get rims later. Seeing how everything's going, I want to go to Clean Culture in December, so I'm probably gonna get rims soon. Trying to hold off as much as I can so I can get the car on boost. And then I do have my fuel pressure regulator here as well. Haven't dropped that in the car yet. Also have my fuel lines. I showed you guys this in a different video. So just a couple parts are sitting that we haven't put in yet. So we're gonna cut back to the garage and I'll finish out this video. Inside, I think I did forget to mention the turbo was ISR Performance. If you guys want to know exactly which turbo I'm going to be running, ask me for a link if you wanted to get the same one. It wasn't too expensive, and I do plan on upgrading to a Garrett later, so not really too worried about that. And I know it's going to spool up pretty fast because it's not huge, so it's going to spool pretty good. As you guys can see, I have my old flex pipe right here, my mufflers, and those are my stock headers. So basically I wanted to just let you guys know everything else I need that I haven't gotten to buying yet. So obviously I need the I cannot think right now. I need the turbo manifold, which is gonna be, they're gonna cut up my flex pipe to get the turbo manifold made. I'm gonna get that done probably in like a month from now. Probably in a month. I was gonna get it done this month, but there's a lot more stuff and the damage with the car, so that's gonna be put on hold for now. But yeah, the flex pipe is gonna be made soon for the turbo manifold. After that, all we need is the oil pressure gauge, because that's the only gauge I don't have at the moment, and then wastegate, and I already have a blow off. So yeah, we need a couple things there. Feed and return is already handled, like I said, because I have the return bung welded in to my oil pan. I'll show you guys a picture of that right here. And then yeah, so aside from that, and like I was telling you guys before, I'm gonna be using Mega Squirt instead of using AEM fuel emission controller. That's gonna be a little bit more expensive because it's like $500. So I'm gonna be saving a little bit of cash so I can buy the Mega Squirt. And then I want to get that put in because basically we can't put in the injectors and the fuel pump until we get that done, as well as the fuel lines and return the fuel system, because it's returnless right now and we're gonna make it return. So yeah, just a lot of videos for what you guys can expect coming in the future. But yeah, I'm gonna update you guys when we get the car fixed, and that will be the same day that we put the poly motor mounts in the car. So thank you for watching. If you guys haven't already done so, follow me on Instagram, slumped_Brandon. Actually, no, it's slumped_boosted on Instagram. I post day to day, and I show you guys all the parts that go in the car. So if you guys aren't following me already, follow me, slumped_boosted. This is my main Instagram page if you guys want to follow me there as well. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. Be sure to answer it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Brandon out.